In this video, we will be discussing the many safety measures put in place to ensure the safe transportation of our students. Safety has always been the primary goal of the Floyd County Transportation Department. Each day, before beginning their routes, bus drivers perform a safety inspection of their bus, checking the various components and safety features essential to the safe operation of his or her bus, ensuring everything is in proper working order. In addition to this, our team of qualified mechanics service every bus in our fleet once a month, keeping them running smoothly and safely. Bus drivers and monitors also receive a variety of annual safety trainings, including driving skills training on our obstacle course, as well as classroom training and life-saving medication and first aid training. To help keep Head Start and preschool children safe while riding the bus, Floyd County Schools utilizes the Community Service for Kids program. The Community Service for Kids program, or CSKP, is a program in which responsible students assist in the care of Head Start and preschool children during the commute to and from school. Students grade levels 5 through 12 who are interested in performing these duties should notify their bus driver. In order to keep the commute to and from school as low risk as possible during the COVID-19 pandemic, the Kentucky Department of Education has implemented many new guidelines to help minimize the risk of viral transmission. Drivers and monitors will be required to wear masks at all times while on the bus. Masks must be worn properly, covering both the mouth and the nose. Buses will be sanitized between each round, using an electrostatic sprayer, ensuring the cleanest possible environment for our students. In order to supply the proper ventilation recommended by the Kentucky Department of Education, a number of windows and roof hatches will be kept open at all times. Bus drivers and monitors will be required to wear gloves anytime they make contact with a student, such as when helping students during emergency evacuation drills. In addition to the many responsibilities of bus drivers and monitors, both parents and students also play an important role in bus safety. Parents will be required to check their child's temperature each day before the child boards the bus. Any child exhibiting a fever should be kept home. Parents should also make sure their child has a mask. All students, grade levels 1 through 12, will be required to wear a mask while riding the bus. Exceptions may be granted when wearing a mask would compromise the health and safety of the student. While waiting at the bus stop, students from different households should remain a minimum distance of 6 feet apart in order to maintain social distancing. Students should wait until the red lights are flashing, the stop sign is out, and the driver opens the door before approaching the bus. Students must have their masks on before boarding the bus, and, in order to maintain social distancing, must board the bus one at a time. Upon entering the bus, each student will be required to use hand sanitizer before taking their seat. In order to maintain social distancing as much as possible, students will be required to load the back of the bus first, sitting in the first open seat available closest to the rear of the bus. Whenever possible, There should be only one student per seat. Students from the same household, however, will be required to sit together. For social distancing and contact tracing purposes, all students will be required to sit in the same seat every day. During the ride to and from school, students should wear their masks properly at all times and practice social distancing as much as possible by always facing the front of the bus and keeping their hands and feet to themselves. Upon arrival at school, students should remain seated. The bus driver will take attendance, and then, in order to maintain social distancing as much as possible, students will exit the bus one at a time, starting at the front. While the risks of COVID-19 cannot be totally eliminated, by following these guidelines put forth by the Kentucky Department of Education, we can all do our part to help minimize the risk and get our students back into school.